Orange juice or Coke? Which one makes you more fat? You'll be surprised by the answer. On this week's episode, we're giving up sugary drinks, and we'll be looking into why fresh fruit juices aren't as healthy as you might think. What will 1 week without them do to my weight and the inches on my belly? Let's find out. Yes! Welcome back to episode 3 of Fat Matt, Fitness Struggles of a Middle-Aged Dad. You notice anything? Huh? It's the shirt! Short-term goal, number 1, reached. I thought it'd take about a month, but look at that! It's a little bit tight, but I don't wear top button done anyway, I just did it up to show off, really, but look at that! Short-term goal, number 1, fulfilled. I thought it'd take about a month, but here we are. 2 weeks in, really. I mean, it's still a double XL. Still the biggest size shirt you can get. But I'm in it, and I'm sitting comfortable. I mean, I'm sat down, my belly's popping, but there's nothing on with the buttons or anything. I'm comfy. So how did we get here? Well, this week, I've had no sugary drinks. The pop is back in the fridge. But what's so wrong about having a bit of pop? It used to be a proper treat when I was a kid. Bloke would come round in his van with his crate and you get 10p back on your bottle. But what's in the bottle? That's the important thing. Well, it varies from country to country, from pop to pop, soda to soda, but this one here in Spain, this Coke, has 35 grams of sugar. 35 grams! It should be illegal. It's like they're drug dealing with sugar. .5 grams, madness. Depending which country you're in and which soda you're drinking, it can go from anything from 30 grams to 40, 50 and way beyond that too. Here in Spain and most of Europe, they're adding sucrose into their drinks. In America, they're adding high fructose corn syrup. Sucrose is a 50-50 split between glucose and fructose. High fructose corn syrup can be anything from 55 to 65% fructose. So if only half of our drink is glucose, the stuff that causes insulin and blood sugar spikes, that's not too bad. The other half is fructose. That's in fruit and stuff, so that's good, right? No! Fructose is even worse. The glucose goes all around the body, goes into every cell, it's used by every muscle and turned into energy. It's only if you have too much glucose that it's a bad thing. Fructose works in a different way. Fructose doesn't go into the body, it's absorbed only by the liver, which is much easier to overload with a smaller amount. So once your liver's processed as much fructose as you can, it turns the rest into fat. The same way it turns alcohol into fat. So you get a beer belly from beer, you get a beer belly from fructose. Fruit gives you a beer belly. Oh, brilliant. So now I've got to stop eating fruit as well. No, you can still eat fruit, but you've got to stop drinking fruit juice, even if it's freshly squeezed. It makes no sense. When I was a kid, that was the good stuff. We were told drink fruit juice, it's full of vitamins and everything that's good for you. Well, yes, it is, but it's packed full of that fatty causing fructose. I've got an orange tree in my garden, so I thought I'd go out and see how many oranges it takes to make 1 glass of orange juice. Eight of these oranges go into that 1 little glass of orange juice. Now, there was a little bit left over, so we'll say 7 oranges, and an average orange contains 12 grams of sugar. Now, these are a little bit under, so we'll call them 9 grams of sugar in these, just a guesstimate. So that's 9, 7, 63 grams of sugar. 63 grams of sugar in that glass of orange. 35 grams of sugar in that Coca-Cola. Now this is half glucose and half fructose. So 17.5 grams of fructose in that Coca-Cola. Orange juice contains 3 sugars, fructose, glucose and sucrose, which is a mixture of the two. So you take the sucrose at 50-50, 50% sucrose would be, let's call it 60 grams in there. 60 grams, so 30 grams is sucrose, which means 15 of that is fructose, and then 27%, I know it's maths, bear with me, 27% of that is fructose. So 17 plus 15, so that's 32 grams of fructose in there. There's twice as much fructose in that one. Now, people aren't having it that this is bad. My wife is falling out with me because she's drinking fresh orange juice. Oranges and fruit are good for you. That's the argument. And they are. And this little orange has 9 grams of sugar. About 5 of that will be fructose. But it's also got 3 grams of fibre. The sugar binds itself to that fibre and releases very, very slowly. So if you eat a full orange, the sugar release that you're going to get from it will be nice and slow and controlled, so it's not going to be a problem. Mother Nature is an amazing chef. She knows the recipes. There's a saying from Mary Poppins, but it was written by Mother Nature. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. There's so much good stuff in fruit that they can sweeten it up to make it taste nice so that you eat it. 7 oranges worth of fruit in that glass. And who's going to eat 7 oranges? It can't be done. Or can it? First one. See, the juice goes in and you just got to chew the fibre. That's the first one. Probably won't have another. I haven't even had 2 yet. Three down. Nobody's going to eat 7 oranges. Why would you? I think I've proved my point. I've had 4 and that's more than enough. I'm all sticky, feeling a bit full up actually. I'm talking about feeling, I'm feeling a lot more healthy. I haven't really been doing much exercise. I've been like stretching, just doing a little bit of warm-ups really, ready to get going with the real exercise in a couple of weeks. This is what I've been doing. Couldn't even grab this leg before. Couldn't grab it. I was literally couldn't get it up past there. So still can't grab it. way. I can touch my toes or my feet. Just about managing to get the ankles. If I hold the back of my ankles, it burns like fuck. Just stretches, just hurts. Can't see my dick. There. My belly's that big. Can't see my dick. Brilliant. Just nice to be able to move just a little bit. I couldn't move before. And I've even managed to wipe my bum without any worries. I didn't even notice. I wiped my bum the other day and I thought I didn't struggle, which was good. So yeah, I've been playing around in the garden a bit more with Darcy. That's good. I mean, there's no way I could have done this before. Hold on tight. Week 2! The next stays the same at 17 inches. Bye bye titties! A massive 1.5 inches at 47. The belly down 1 inch at 52.5. You're getting those jeans 1 inch off, 48. The arse stays the same, a nice squeezable 48 at 114.5. That's a drop of 2 kilograms, 252 pounds, 18 stone. 1 stone down in 2 weeks. Well, that's not bad, is it? 2 weeks in, already a stone down, a couple of inches off the waist and a couple of inches off the chest. You got to be happy with that, and I'm not counting any calories. I'm eating nice healthy food and I'm enjoying it. Let me know in the comments if you're following along. Are you getting any results? Are you losing any weight? Are you losing any inches? Don't worry if you're not, don't give up. It's still very early days, but I think in this early stage, you start to lose more weight. It's going to get more difficult as the weeks go on, and we're going to start upping our game then. We're going to start exercising a lot more. All we've been doing is cutting out the bread and cutting out the sugary drinks. I've been drinking a lot of water. Could I substitute that for diet drinks? I'm not sure. We're going to look at that next week, along with alcohol, the big one that I'm worried about, and I know a lot of you guys will be worried about it too. Do we need to give up the booze? We're going to find out next week, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That's it for this week. I'm Fat Matt. See you later, boys. Woo!